Hello there, third graders, and welcome to Math here on BCPS-TV. My name is Mr. Tang, and I'll be working on the first lesson for the week of May 11th through May 15th, continuing with our standard of measurement and time. Today's lesson will focus on elapsed time. So our learning objective for today is that we will be calculating elapsed time by skip counting and counting on. We know that to calculate, we will be using math to figure out. The word elapsed refers to time that has already gone by or happened. Think about this. How much time has elapsed since you've eaten? How much time has gone by since you've last had a snack? Maybe eaten breakfast or lunch? Or maybe if it's early, dinner from last night. Look at the time on a clock in your house and ask yourself, what time will it be in an hour? What time will it be in 30 minutes? How do you know? What kind of clues do you use to help you tell time? What kind of clues help you figure out how much time has gone by? How do you use time to measure your daily activities? Do you have a schedule? How do you plan for time? These are all great questions to think about when dealing with elapsed time. Elapsed time is all about finding the total time of an event that took place. We can find elapsed time by figuring out what time something started and figuring out how much time has passed until it ends. Let's think about the following example. Emma's ballet class begins at 4:45 p.m. The ballet class is 1/2 hour long. At what time will Emma's ballet class end? Well, let's think about what we already know. The starting time is 4:45 p.m., as shown on our clock. The class is 1/2 hour long. What do you know about half an hour? How many minutes does that equal? 1/2 hour is the same as 30 minutes. So we could count on by fives on our clock until we figure out where the minute hand will be in 30 minutes. Let's go ahead and do that. 5, 10, 15. Before we keep going, I now see that the minute hand has passed 12. So it is now the next hour, 5 o'clock. Let's keep going with our minutes. So we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So our minute hand has stopped at the 3. So our ballet class ends at 5:15. For more on elapsed time, let's turn to our friends at Pearson.
How can you find elapsed time? Think about this question during the lesson. Janie took part in a charity walk. The walk started at 7:10 a.m. It ended at 11:20 a.m. How long did the walk last? Elapsed time is the total amount of time that passes from the starting time to the ending time. Another way to describe elapsed time is how long something lasts. The hours between midnight and noon are AM hours. The hours between noon and midnight are PM hours. Did the walk start and end before or after noon? How do you know? The walk started and ended before noon because AM is used with both times. Find the elapsed time. Step 1. Find the starting time. How do you know this clock shows the correct starting time of 7:10? The hour hand, or the shorter hand, is on the 7, and the minute hand, or the longer hand, is on the 2, which stands for 10 minutes. Step 2. Count the hours. When you count 1, 2, 3, 4 with the hour hand, what are you counting? You are counting the hours that pass when the hour hand moves from 7 to 11. There are 4 hours between 7 o'clock and 11 o'clock. Step 3. Count the minutes. Each number on the clock represents 5 minutes. So from 2 to 3 is 5 minutes, and from 3 to 4 is another 5 minutes, or 10 minutes total. Add the hours and minutes counted to find the elapsed time. The walk lasted 4 hours 10 minutes.
That's a lot of walking.
Now you know how to find elapsed time.
We can also use a number line to solve elapsed time problems. Imagine that you start watching a movie at 6:15, and the movie is 1 hour and 30 minutes long. What time do you think the movie will be over? Using a number line, we can count up 1 hour to 7:15, and then we can count up 30 more minutes to end at 7:45. Great job today, boys and girls. Now, complete the assigned Pearson Quick Check 14-2. Remember to log into your Pearson and keep it open in order to get credit using your credentials. When you're feeling confident and ready to, move on to the Show What You Know tab in Schoology and complete the independent practice assignment. You can use the Math Clock app from Bridges to help you solve the problems. Way to go, boys and girls, and thank you for joining us today. And as always, stay safe, wash those hands, and do the math.